Today I'm going to discuss the Feijoa. This is also known as Acca Sellowiana, and that is named after a naturalist in Brazil, and it is also known as pineapple guava, Guavasteen, fig guava, and Brazilian guava, even though it's not truly a guava. It is a flowering plant related to the myrtle family, Myrtaceae. It's native to the highlands of southern Brazil's parts of Paraguay, Uruguay, Argentina, and Colombia. It is grown for its fruit and as an ornamental perennial shrub or tree. It is an evergreen that may reach from 3 feet to 23 feet high. The fruit matures in autumn, is green and oval-shaped, and about the size of an egg of a chicken. It is sweet, aromatic, and tastes like pineapple, apple, and mint. The flesh is juicy and divided into clear, gelatinous seed pulp with a firmer pulp near its skin that's slightly gritty. Excuse me for a moment. The fruit matures in autumn, is green and oval-shaped, and about the size of an egg, as I said. It is sweet, aromatic, tasting like pineapple, apple, and mint. The flesh is juicy and divided into clear, gelatinous seed pulp with a firmer pulp that's gritty near its skin. The Feijoa falls to the ground when ripe, but can be picked prior to falling. The flesh gives a bit when pressed and ripe, kind of like a just ripened banana. The fruit pulp is similar to the related guava, having a gritty texture. Because of this, it is sometimes used in cosmetics as an exfoliant. Excuse me. So the Feijoa has an aroma that resembles perfume due to an ester methyl benzoate compound in the fruit, according to Wikipedia. Both the fruit and the blossoms may be eaten. However, if you eat the blossom, you won't have the larger, tastier fruit later on. It grows in warm, temperate, and subtropical areas, requiring 50 chill hours to fruit. It is frost tolerant but sensitive to wind. Grown from seed, it takes a long time to grow, up to 1 or 2 years to establish, and it's a slow-growing shrub initially. The winter temperatures below 90 degrees Celsius kill the flower buds, so in very cold conditions it may not fruit every year. In summer temps that are above 90 degrees Fahrenheit, it affects fruit set too. Feijoas tolerate a bit of drought and salt in soils, but that also affects fruit set. Regular watering is needed as the fruit matures. It prefers full sun to partial sun. Some grafted varieties are self-fertile, but not most of the time, and require a pollinator. Like avocados, the seedlings may or may not be of usable quality or may not be self-fertile. Feijoas may become a wide shrub but can also be pruned and grown in a container. They are often used as landscape plants in Texas, Florida, California, and the Pacific Northwest, in ground or in greenhouses. Most are grown in New Zealand. They are in season from March to June. And in New Zealand, pollinators for Feijoa are bees, bumblebees, and medium-sized birds, known as silver-eyes and blackbirds. The Feijoa has few insect pests, but the guava moth is a problem in New Zealand, where it is abundantly grown and popular, and has the highest amount of pest pressure there. The ripe fruit bruises easily, and it is difficult to maintain. It's difficult to maintain the fruit in good condition for long periods of time for travel. Also, it has a small window of time in which the fruit is of optimal ripeness and full flavor, and thus they're not usually exported. Its short shelf life means grocers constantly have to put the fruit in the front, the older fruit, and put the newer fruit in the back, and try to sell the older fruit first. It can be refrigerated for about a month, but still have only a few days of shelf life for optimal eating. And it may be frozen for up to a year. It is high in calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, potassium, protein, and B3 and B5 minerals, vitamins, but among other nutrients that it may grow. And it is used in New Zealand in yogurts, jams, and jellies, and it can be used in smoothies to add a unique taste. The flowers are pink, and the blossoms can be eaten. Some people have described it as a bubblegum taste. However, when I tasted it, it was rather bland, but I only tried one blossom, and for some reason my plant keeps losing its leaves right here in the center. So all these leaves are gone, and for some reason the bark, if it can focus for me, the bark keeps falling off the tree. So I'm not really sure what is affecting it. Supposedly it doesn't have too many pests. However, up here it still has leaves, and it's pushing out new growth, and that is always a good sign. However, I don't have another Feijoa tree, and I'm not too sure on whether or not I need to buy another, as it needs a pollinator. So I'll look a little further into that. So thank you for watching this episode, and hope you learned a lot about Feijoa. Have a great day.